Have you ever experienced low libido, low motivation, brain fog, chronic boredom, and depression at a certain point on your NoFap? Well, this period is known as the flatline period. And today, I want to go over 3 ways you can overcome the flatline period when it occurs. And if you watch this video until the end, you'll learn a little-known diet formula that will instantly get you out of the flatline funk. But before we get into it, I want to implore you to subscribe to this channel. I drop these informative and life-changing videos every week. While you're at it, turn on the notification button so you'll get notified when there's a new video. I assure you that the information on this channel will help you complete your NoFap challenge in an easy and fun way. And much more than that, there are contents on this channel aimed at helping you become the best version of yourself. After all, becoming the best version of yourselves is the ultimate human challenge. The flatline is inevitable on NoFap. It occurs because you're no more getting the dopamine you used to get from porn. And now your brain is having a hard time picking up any dopamine signals because you've become desensitized to it. Dopamine signaling is closely linked to our desire to do anything in life. And when your dopamine pathway gets desensitized, that's when we start getting all the side effects of a flatline. The first way to overcome the flatline on NoFap is by doing some certain exercises regularly. All roads on your NoFap journey leads to dopamine. But due to your addiction to high-speed internet porn, you've lost dopamine receptors. And the loss of these receptors strongly correlates to feeling unmotivated, depressed, antisocial, and not enjoying the little pleasures of life. However, years of research have shown that certain exercises can reverse this process in addicts. In a study on recovering methamphetamine addicts, when the addicts started walking, jogging, and doing compound exercises 3 times a week, the availability of dopamine receptors in their brains increased dramatically. So, whether it's to instantly increase dopamine in your brain or to increase receptors that sense dopamine signals, nothing does any of these things better than compound exercises or high-intensity interval training. Compound exercises are the movements that use multiple muscle groups at the same time. Examples of compound exercises are squatting with weights, deadlifts, bench press, push-ups, and pull-ups. High-intensity interval training, on the other hand, is when you do reps at high intensity and take short rest times. HIITs are my go-to exercises on NoFap because they usually don't require equipment and you get the most reward because of their high intensity. There's a link to a 7-minute full-body HIIT routine that I've been doing for the past 3 years that you can try in the description of this video. And make sure you use the comment section to tell us how this routine works for you. The second way you can get out of the flatline phase on NoFap is through a regular mindfulness meditation practice. Several studies have shown that a consistent meditation practice in both long-term and short-term meditators builds dopamine and its receptors by more than 60%. Let's examine why this is the case for a minute. As a matter of experience, the present moment is where all our sensory organs are most active, the most potent. And this makes the present moment where all the action is. Not the future, and definitely not the past. But our mind is always in a constant state of projecting the future or recalling past events. And while it's projecting the future, our mind is constantly searching for what to get excited about. This is where the promise of a reward usually comes in, and this is where dopamine gets secreted and gets picked up in the brain. When you meditate, you'll learn how to be present in the moment. Staying anchored to the moment through meditation makes you realize that all future projections are an illusion of a mind that's hooked on dopamine. Ironically, this realization that the present moment is all there is makes you more sensitive to dopamine. As a direct consequence, when you consistently practice mindfulness meditation, you become immune to the side effects of a flatline. A meditation plan need not be an elaborate one. You don't need to move to the Himalayan mountain and sit with yogis to become an ardent meditator. Just sitting by yourself and focusing on your breath for 5 minutes every day is enough practice in meditation. But if you need help, I'll recommend the Waking Up app by Sam Harris that I've been using for the past 2 years. The app has a 30-day trial you can leverage. If you have any other meditation app you use or want to recommend, let us know in the comments section below. Lastly, you can overcome the flatline through your diet. A man is what he eats. The type of food we eat can instantly affect our energy levels, our moods, and our cognitive capabilities. You can consciously eat your way out of a flatline on NoFap. And when it comes to dopamine and dopamine receptors, one amino acid class that stands out the most is tyrosine. A 2017 study in the Psychological Research Journal found that increasing the tyrosine intake of 1,724 adults resulted in a significant increase in the dopamine availability and dopamine signaling in the brains of the participants. And this led to better moods and better cognitive abilities in the participants. Tyrosine in the body is converted to L-DOPA, which is a direct precursor of dopamine and norepinephrine. You can get more tyrosine from your diet by consuming more banana, salmon fish, and sesame seeds. These 3 foods are easy to get, and you can start snacking on them regularly when you start feeling the side effects of the flatline. This video has been centered on dopamine because when you think flatline, you should think dopamine. And if you want to know more habits you can build to quickly rebalance your dopamine pathway, I have a video here where I break them all down. Well, that's all for now. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.